Yo, what is going on? We were talking about our recent regional experience. We're talking a little bit about the format, but mostly deep diving into regionals, how it went for us, and some of the funny interactions and shenanigans as a result of having played in the regionals. There's I don't know if I'd call this one a TDE certified crash out, but there's some story time in here.
It was just us two that went to this regional, so we had to carry the team on our back.
And we sure did.
And we did pretty well, so make sure to stay tuned for the rest of the video. Make sure to like this video, subscribe if you're new, greatly appreciate it. And enjoy.
Peace. Welcome back to the TDE pod. Let's get into it. It's been a minute since we've recorded one.
It's been a while.
And that's for a few reasons. Schedules. Yeah. But also, our local shop, Common Box Games, they're moving, relocating. Yeah. So they're not gone. They're just gone for, about a month in total it's going to end up being. Okay. They'll come back next week sometime. Okay. Grand reopening at a new location. Yeah. So cool. That's good for them. We're happy for them. It's supposed to be a better space with AC, which is better for us. Yes. But what that means is I haven't played locals in weeks. Yeah. I haven't been going to the Southside locals. I just haven't found the time in months to play there. Yeah. I've really only just been playing Mat CS. Yep. And there hasn't been new changes really to the format. The card pool has stayed the same. We did just get that new set, the Legendary Modern Decks 2.
Oh, that came out, recently.
That just came out like this past weekend. Yeah. And thank God I didn't see it. I'll get into this in a sec, but we had a regional this past weekend. Yeah. You and I drove down to our neighboring city about 3 hours away. Yeah. Stayed with a buddy of yours. Mm-hmm. And I've said this. I've said this probably on Mat CS. And when the vlog of this regional comes out, you guys will hear me say it a bunch. I was not prepared. Yeah. I didn't play test at all. I played Mat CS. Yeah. But that's like a tournament. Yeah. I wasn't like in the lab cooking shit up. Yeah. And it showed in my results. Yeah. 6 rounds, I went 3-3. But I will say, like, I won't do like a round-to-round breakdown in the full extent of it, but like there was like 3 rounds that I should have won, but I made a mistake. Okay. So the first one was I won game 1. I got sent second in game. No. I won game 1, and maybe I lost game 1. Okay. Sent him first because it was a mirror match. Yeah. Which I should also say 4 of my 6 rounds were mirror matches. Oh shit. Yeah. So it was a lot of Raaid, which I was playing Raaid branded. So anyways, in my second round, I send the guy first. I droll him. He summons a Kashtira Fenrir, searches. I droll him. Yeah. He's got nothing else. He passes, and I'm like, I win, but I'm an idiot. And so I do my combo. I summon my Magician of Black Chaos, and I activate its effect, and then he responds with his Fenrir. And I went, man, if I had just not done that, like I just don't add back from grave. Yeah. I just activate the ignition effect, banish. He's got nothing. I win. Yeah. So that was a slip. I don't know how. Anyways, whatever. Maybe I did win game 1, and he went first. He chose to go first, and then I drolled him. That's what happened. Okay. And then I lost game 3. Just bricked. We passed back and forth for like 4 turns, and it was like, ooh. Yeah. Sometimes that'll happen in a Raaid mirror match. But so that was 1, and I was like, damn. And that was the second round. I won my first match, so I'm still feeling okay. Then the next round, I'm playing against this guy, good guy. We're having a Raaid mirror match. I win game 1. He sends me first, and I'm like, I would have done the same thing, but I didn't prepare for other people to be doing the same thing. Yeah. So I had my go second stuff. I'm still able to play a game. It goes pretty long. I end up conceding. We go to game 3. I do the same thing. I send him first. He doesn't open that well. He opens double mind shuffle in his opening hand.
Oh, shit.
So, like, I'm geared to win. He goes end phase. I go Grifo. I search through my deck. There's no mind shuffle.
Oh.
I search my deck 3 times. I look at my hand, my grave. I'm like, what the fuck happened? And what had happened was, I've been talking about this at Mathias, so maybe people know this, but because I'm sending people first, I side for going second. And then when game 3 comes around, I'm assuming that they're going to go first. So I'm not siding, but I don't want them to know that. So I pretend as if I'm siding. I make 2 piles, and then I act as if I'm putting the pile of my side deck cards into my main deck. Okay. And I'm not. I'm just grabbing the same ones I just pretended to take out.
Yeah.
In doing that, though, somehow that second mind shuffle got placed with the cards that were sided out.
Oh, okay.
So I searched through my deck, and I'm like, damn, I fucked up. And so he, like, sees me searching, and I just put my deck down at one point, like, deep side. I'm like, you got it, man. And he's like, what? And he's like, no, like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah.
And then we're, like, going through it after, and he's like, oh, yeah, dude, you totally win that game. I had nothing, double mind shuffle in hand, blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
But I just, like, fucked up. So
that sucks.
It was kind of terrible. So that's two Raads in a row. So I'm like, damn. Round 4 comes along. It's me and you.
Yeah.
So another beer match.
5.
No, yeah, okay. So after, like, the lunch break, I play another local guy, Daniel.
Yeah.
Shout out to him. He's playing, like, a Raaid Blue Eyes deck.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool. Like, I heard other people talking about it throughout the event. Like, oh, he made Magia and stuff. And I'm like, oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't see that come. And it was funny because it was, like, right after lunch. And, like, you could tell, like, the itis was kicking in a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Because, like, he was making some plays, and he was like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, I fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, discard the wrong monster kind of thing. And, like, I'm like, man, that sucks.
Yeah.
But, like, it's a regional, so I'm not going to be like, take it back.
Get another card, yeah.
It is what it is. But, anyhow, our game also, like, nears the 50-minute window. And I'm, like, attacking at one point. He goes, yeah, man, I'll concede you got it. Because, like, otherwise we're both going to lose.
Yeah, yeah.
Funny enough, then you and I play against each other.
Yeah.
We run into, like, the exact same scenario where it's, like, there wasn't, like, a determined winner.
Yeah. But
the judges are kind of, like, breathing down your neck.
Yeah, yeah.
And there's, like, 10 seconds left. Like, I looked over my show, see 30 seconds.
Yeah.
I'm like, it doesn't matter what I'm able to do here. I don't think I'm going to be able to kill you.
Okay.
And I'm like, I have, like, board control. Like it's my turn.
Yeah.
So then while the judge was like, yo, I'll just concede.
Okay.
Because, like, otherwise we're both going to lose, or, like, I'll just, like, whatever, you know?
Yeah.
But I figured, like, I didn't want to, like, and nod and, like, oh, who would, you know, I just, like, I'll take it, man.
Okay.
So I just conceded. But then I'm 5 rounds deep, and there's 3 games that I'm like, man, I don't know if I should have lost those games.
Okay.
The one with you is different because it was, like, it was a grind.
Yeah.
And it was like, yo, if we had more time, then I think you'd probably still take that one.
Okay.
But I didn't want to chance it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But the other 2, I'm like, yo, I would not even be in this position if I, like, was locked in more.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate because I went into it being like, I'm so unprepared. I don't really care what happens. But then when I'm there and I'm like, should be winning these games and I'm losing them, it's like frustrating because I'm like, bro, if I had just locked it a little bit more or like prepared a little bit more, then I might be in a better spot. But all in all, I was able to win the 6th round, which was a fun game against a Fairy Tale Draco Tail player, which is 2 decks I love. So I was like, oh, that's interesting.
Okay. Yeah.
But because of that, I also, like, knew the ins and outs. So I knew where to interact at the exact points kind of thing. I'm like, he never fused me with Prince of Fairies.
Yeah.
Like, you can't. I am the Prince of Fairies, man. You can't catch me slipping.
Yeah, yeah.
But it was a good time. Shout out Jackson.
Yeah.
Jackson, 5th place.
Yes.
So proud of the boy, man. He won Mathias most recently too.
Yeah.
By the time this comes out, people will have seen that yesterday. So he's on a streak.
Yeah.
I was just editing the Mathias. He's like talking about extending his streak, and I'm like, yeah, man, maybe the streak in your pants. Get the fuck out of here. And then he did it.
Yeah.
And then he topped.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
Good for him, man. But that brings me to you and your experience.
Yeah.
So yeah, how'd it go?
It was good. I mean, like we haven't done a pod since like the rollout stuff came out. Besides like opening our boxes.
Yeah.
So in terms of games, they've been pretty decent, right? Like we did, Matt CS before the store like closed down.
Mm-hmm.
I did well. Me and Stefan were in the finals there, and then Friday we played. I went XO there. Granted that my game 3 dropped because like there was like a storm that happened.
Oh,
so it was one of those like people were just kind of like either you stay like you stick it out till the power comes on, or you dip, and some people just dipped. So then I was like 2-0, and then going to last round, then the last guy dropped. So there's that, and then the Sunday came along, where we played, and then that was a pretty good Sunday because I was like, I basically, well, it was good till I lost, and then it was just like really bad because I was like,
oh dude, that one hurt.
It was 5 rounds. I went 3-0, and then round 4, game 2,
playing against Pure Branded.
Yeah, I was playing against Pure Branded, and he had the trap, I think Retribution, that like negates a special summon with a card effect. And I had Fair in hand, so my stupid ass didn't use Farah reveal ritual spell. And he's like, if you had done that, you would have won. And then so I didn't do that. So then he was able to kind of clap back.
Yeah.
He took that, and then we went to game 3, and then he just had it. I bricked. So game 3 of round 4, bricked, and then going to the final round, I bricked 2 games back to back. So then I went X2, and it just was bad because like we would have just ended up playing in the finals that day. Yeah. And it was just kind of rough. And then
that was especially rough for me because it was like the last tournament that they're doing at this location.
Yeah.
My sentimental ass. I'm like, yo, I'm finna win it.
Yeah.
And I pulled up with the same energy as I pulled up to the regional.
Yeah.
It's like I don't even know what my deck does really. Yeah. And then I got a bye first round.
Okay.
So asterisk for sure. But then second round, third round, fourth round, I'm cooking. Yeah. Like I'm going in and I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
I'm pretty good at this shit. Like I'm back, baby.
Yeah.
I end up in the final. Same type shit.
Yeah.
I like playing against like a very experienced branded player.
Yeah.
And I'm using a branded sub engine.
Yeah.
And this guy's like, he's outplaying me for sure.
Yes.
And then I end up losing. And it was like, damn, the last weekend.
Yeah.
I had a chance to go XO. And I went X1. Didn't get the winner's pack. But the silver lining was he got the winner's pack and pulled like the Daruma Karma Cannon.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, if that happened to me, I would have been pissed, man. I would have been so chapped.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, it's actually all good.
So like, and like, it would have been nice because it was the last one at that shop. So it would have been like poetic that like 2 years there. I was like bottom table and then like finished. I mean, I did finish like top table. It was like,
yeah, you did.
The top table's like top 4 there. But like to have like came first or second, that would have been really good. And then
we'll just have to do it in the grand opening, man.
Yeah. And then
it's clean slate.
Yeah.
New CBG, clean slate, man.
And then it was like Matt CS again that week. Or no, that week I was gone. I left like later that day, and then or no, I came back that day. Anyways, so it was Matt CS that like the next one, and then I won that, which was good. It was definitive XO, and then you guys should already see it up already on the channel.
Oh yeah, it's up there.
And then last Matt CS, I just ended up going X1.
Yeah, you lost to Jackson in round 2.
Yeah, so Jackson took the hot seat from me. So I beat Dan in round 1. Jackson took the game over me, and then Stefan got me, I'm pretty sure, actually. So that was actually kind of rough. So yeah. Anyways, so then we go to the regionals a couple days ago, and then I was like, I felt pretty confident with the deck. Like I was like, this is pretty good. And then Andre let me borrow his Harmonias. I was like, let's see if this will add that extra push, that level 7 body, so that way I can use Harmonia turn 0 basically, set up my board in the end phase, and then if they have anything to activate, I can like do the swap out, and I already have my Magician with my back row protected. Honestly, that never really came up, to be fair, and the Harmonians was decent. I very struggled to see the utility, like the value of the $300 like playset of what the card costs Canadian. So like for me, like it is like a 2-for-1 where you like have the card, you get a pop, and then you can get like a target bounce depending on whatever you send. But like getting like the full value, like, I saw the card a lot, but it wasn't like game changing.
Yeah.
But it definitely it definitely did help in places where like when I played it against you, I bounced your mind shuffle. Now you're forced to set it as opposed to so then you have to like time it well.
Yeah.
So I guess like I just think that there's like other cards that you could use for a much better budget price.
I think that's what it boils down to is that the card isn't so crazy that it justifies the price.
Yeah.
But it is that little much better than everything else you could play in its spot. Like if you play Ash or Ghost Ogre, which is like the budget approach, let's say.
Yeah.
They're 1-for-1s, whereas this one's a 2-for-1.
Yeah.
So it's like
the value is still pretty good.
It has different activation requirements, sure.
Yeah.
But in most cases you're going to be able to activate it in similar spots or at least obtain similar results with it. Yeah. What I look at it is like it's Nadir Servant as a hand trap.
Yeah.
Or like Maximus as a hand trap kind of thing.
Yeah.
It would be so sick and so good if Herald of Arclight didn't have to pay for the crimes of Yumi.
Yeah. Yeah. In this deck, I think it'd be a pretty busted hand trap. And I mean, you're searching a ritual monster, right? Or ritual spell.
Yeah, ritual monster or spell.
Yeah. So, I mean, to that too, it would. I think this card in itself would have banned Herald because you would ascend it and then you still get Mitsurugi. And because if it doesn't do much for you with Raaid besides gives you the chaos, but I mean, if they like ash your mind shuffle, then you at least have mind shuffle, and then you search your chaos of the Herald.
Yeah.
So it does give you that, but how much push Herald gives you to like your Habakiri and like that.
Well, it's Habakiri and it's the new demise, the King of Armageddon.
Okay.
New ritual monster that it's basically just a board wipe. You pay 2,000 to board wipe. It's a retrain of one of these old ritual archetypes from back in the day.
Yeah.
But that people are like, how do we play this kind of thing? Yeah. Because it's free. And it's basically like you reveal it in hand, banish a ritual spell, and then you get to ritual summon using that ritual spell.
Yeah.
So you reveal itself, banish its ritual spell, and then summon it for free, pay 2,000 board wipe.
Oh, okay.
Or you could banish Ritual of Light and Darkness and summon like Magician or Blackluster Soldier in your hand, which is cool. So it might be like a tech card, but if Herald was around, it'd be so easy to bridge from like
anything
branded Raaid into Mitsu into like that card into whatever, right? It'd just be too great.
Yeah, which is kind of unfortunate, but I also, to be fair, like in respect to like Harmonia as a card itself too, like I only got to use it during Matsu's and then the regional.
Yeah.
I actually never got to play test it and then really practice sequencing.
Sure.
Because but like you can only respond to monster effects. There's a lot of times where like, oh, if I could have used it in response to this spell card effect, that would be really good. But it's not like that. So because you can only respond to monster effects and only because you can destroy monsters, it makes it really difficult. Especially when you play the mirror, you can't really pop their light and darkness cards like the ritual monsters.
Can you reveal 4 and send one, or
you reveal 5 and itself is 6 because it says 6. It says 2, 4, and 6.
Okay.
Yeah, so you reveal 5 synchros and then itself.
The 5 synchros gets you the pop, right?
Yes.
But you can still send one to grave if you reveal 4.
Yes.
Yeah, because I'm thinking if I go Grifo and you chain, oh no, it's got to be on the field.
Yeah, it's got to be on the field.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, monster you control too. So I learned that.
Yeah.
As well. So I was like, I think when I played Stefan, I couldn't remember, and I was like, yeah, it's like the timing is like super important, and to that too, like in this format, I think I mentioned to you that sequencing is super important in this format. Like, there's a lot of really crazy cards and effects that happen, but like sequencing and when you use effects is very crucial. And like when we play tested on the Friday night, and you didn't use your BLS till like basically I used my effects. Yeah, it put me in a position of like, oh, now it's like I just one of my monsters get targeted and banished here, right? Yeah. So it is one of those things. It's really interesting when you sequence and not jumping the gun if you don't need to.
Yeah,
like
can't shotgun.
Yeah, like you just gotta be very mindful. Like, yeah, your hand traps like Fua and Perulia maybe, but I mean, you're like Harmonia, you don't want a shotgun like the first thing they do unless you know it's a deck that dies on a normal summon.
Dude, I straight won a game because I Perulia'd in my draw phase.
In your draw phase?
Yeah, going second.
Okay.
Perulia, like, drew it for turn, used it.
Yeah.
The guy mind shuffled like 4 times.
Okay.
So I drew 4 cards and just drew into a branded engine and was just like, thanks.
Yeah. So And then going like, and I felt like with Raaid too, leading up to like the regional, I felt like I wanted a little bit more like push more of a starter. So because I was playing Harmonia, I honestly just took out the Dark Magician stuff.
Yeah.
And then I put in Harmonia stuff. I just feel like
you don't need it.
No, and that's like that. So that's the thing, right? Like I didn't think I really needed it. I could have played my extra deck better, like probably like with a Mirror Jade, because what I did put in was a small
branded package.
Yeah, small branded package.
2 whites, 1 OG, and 1 Ecclesia.
Yeah. So the thing with that too, it was like it never like the OG never came up. They were forced to interact with it, but it never came up the way I wanted it to.
Because what was your target in extra? It was just Albion and Dogma, hey?
Yeah, and Dogma, yeah. So
and I find, especially because the amount of mirror matches, like at least that I played, I don't know how many you did, but
I played 2.
Okay.
Azamina and then branded.
Yeah, that Dogma doesn't come up as much as it did in the last format.
Yeah,
because they're unaffected, so you can't use their ritual monster to make Dogma.
Yeah,
so there's like less opportunity.
Yeah,
that's why like for me, Mirror Jade was crazy, because like I'd either super poly into Mixusia and make it that way, or just hit like a striker extra deck monster or something. Or something if they're playing Azamina, like when they do their fucking protect code, blah blah blah.
Yeah, when they have their other stuff, for sure, but they always would try to like dodge it or out it, and like I'm just like looking at the game state, and just sometimes it just didn't make sense.
Yeah,
and there was a few times where I just hard opened the OG Albaz, and like, this is kind of ass, and like trying to figure out how to utilize that.
That card was actually crazy for me this weekend. I can't even lie.
The OG,
I think I resolved that like 4 times.
Yeah, it just didn't pan out the way I wanted to, or at least like the plus and minus gain from it. I think maybe the only time I summoned Dogma was against you, maybe? I can't remember.
I summoned Dogma against you, and then you lava called me.
Oh, yeah. I think I might have done Dogma once, though, and that was it. But, like, so what I'm trying to say is that when I played the OG, like, my, like, pure version with Farah and then going to DMod, that had more utility than the branded stuff, all in all.
I think because you're playing such a minimal branded package. Yeah. There's a ceiling.
Yeah, the ceiling wasn't high. Maybe like my targets wasn't the greatest, so but again, it just didn't resolve Albaz. So regardless of what my targets were, it never resolved. Yeah. I guess maybe the one time I made Dogma. So with that being said, like even the idea of just having like ending a board with monsters that are strictly unaffected, like a Timaeus and the Chaos guys, like it's pretty good. And then some of those times where I'm like, oh, this would have been a better outcome than like Synclasia, but it was whatever. I just thought like these 4 cards would provide a bit more push than relying on like
hand traps,
using Farah to like reveal or to use to summon and then add back and go DMod. And like the amount of times I've just hard opened like a gaze and like no way to get into DMod just felt like cheeks. Whereas I know that Synclasia, like White Albaz or Incredible Ecclesia, leads to something. So it's like I was like, let's go with more consistency here, just because it is a regional. So let's like take it a little bit more seriously. So I tried that, and then it was pretty decent. And again, it forced people to interact with it because they know what's to come or what to expect with it. Yeah. So then they're like when they see OG Albaz, then they now have to think twice and try to dodge the effect. And this might be why I didn't resolve it as much, right? Because they're trying to play differently or waste.
Yeah. See, that was why I liked it a lot this weekend. Yeah, is because I would start with one of the 2 engines, and then when you hit that moment where you reveal the second engine, I feel like there's a lot of panic. Yes, where people are like, okay, now I gotta ash this or whatever, stop this, whatever. Yeah, Harmonia to get rid of Albaz and Ecclesia. Yeah, and it's like, okay, then I'm smooth sailing to do whatever else I need to do. Yeah. So it felt it was good push for me in that way, but I was playing a big branded package. Yeah. I played one of each of the girls, so like 1 Ecclesia, 1 Dogmatica Ecclesia, a Cartesia, 2 whites and 1 OG Albaz. Yeah. And then in my side, which I only used once, I played a Fleur de Lis.
You played Shrouded too.
And Shrouded, yeah. And it's funny thing, I have to expose you. But on Friday night, you're like, bro, why are you playing this card? Like the Shrouded, right? And I was like, oh, dude, because I can do this line. You're like, yeah, but how often is that going to come up? Yeah. Literally, if I didn't draw Shrouded in the game that we played,
yeah,
I think you'd probably just cook me immediately.
okay,
But the game one, I opened Shrouded and enough Raaid stuff that I was able to dump High Spirits off the Shrouded, draw a card,
yeah,
which ended up being something crazy.
oh, okay,
Like it was like Grifo or something.
yeah, yeah,
And then, so the one Shrouded got me into both engines.
yeah,
Because then I Magician add back the High Spirits.
yeah,
And it was like, yo,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
why.
yeah.
But it's niche for sure.
Yes, yeah,
Like that's the only time I did that all day.
yeah,
I resolved Shrouded a couple times and the draws were still good.
yeah, yeah,
But that was like the fucking
yeah,
pinnacle, like,
yeah.
yo, that actually saved my ass. Otherwise
That's
I'd be
fair.
cooked right
That's
now.
fair. Yeah.
But
I mean, when it comes up, it comes up,
Yeah,
right? Because you get the
exactly.
draw, and then you draw crazy. It's like playing Souls and drawing 2, and then you draw crazy and do
Yeah,
this.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
type shit,
It is what it is. But yeah, anyway, so I played the little small branded package. I didn't want to play the whole like the big package. One, I didn't want to learn it that quick.
Yeah.
And one, I think I just needed those 4 cards in the main, or 4 cards in the main, just so that enough to make the opponent panic. Because if they ash the brand, like the white Albaz, then that's great. Now that I can go full like mind shuffle everything, and then I don't have to worry about ash there. And then but then once I got the Ecclesia on field, then I'm like, oh, okay, like how do I fuck with them? Like, do I go make Stardust Dragon here?
Yeah.
It depended on the game, because sometimes I did do a Stardust. It's just good that when you have options like that, like I might actually just keep that engine in there because the consistency was good, and it was just a good, just again more starter. So yeah, so my games were as such. Like game 1, I played against Cool Tunes. Yeah. So one of the guys from our locals played him. We went to game 3. So I lost 2 games. I won 4, so I went 4-2. And the 2 games that I lost fair and square. It wasn't like, oh, I could have done this or that.
Yeah.
I would say that the times that like I beat Jackson or like had good games against Cool Tunes too was when I was playing the pure Raaid and literally having like cards that are just unaffected on the field, like Tamias popping their field spell, and then the monsters itself really would put them in a really tough situation. Nonetheless, when I think back at it, I'm like, oh, Tamias would have been helpful here, but that's if I would have drawn into that, got in there. That doesn't matter. So, but he did beat me fair and square. There's nothing about that. Game 3, he got it. And then I go to game 2. I play Azamina Raaid. And then same situation where I was like, this is why I have Nib. And then we took out the Nib the night before. It's like, oh, I wish I had the Nib here, because there was a lot of summoning, a lot of summoning where one Nib at like one point would have just stopped them there. I think even in that game we won game 3 too. So it was just like really unfortunate. He conceded pretty quick in game 2. I think he's the guy that plays second with the Azamina Raaid guy. So the fact that he conceded that quick, I don't think it was a matter of like he didn't think he'd win. Is he just wanted to maximize on time as much as possible. It's just one of those like really smart decisions of like, let me just go first here and then win basically. Because like he knows his combo also takes a lot, right? Like the whole Azamino. Yeah, so that's why he conceded so quick. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Like I didn't have to do that much, but I put up enough where I was like,
that's funny too. The Azamina Raaid player I played against did the exact same thing. Game 2 like conceded like really fast. Yeah. Or whatever it was, game 1 or game 2. Like, and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Which I wasn't used to, because all the other Raaid mirror matches I had were like, yo, we're pushing time.
Yeah.
Like, there may be 3 or 4 minutes left. Some of them, like 2 of them went to time. So it was like,
so maybe like they understand that though, like that it does take a while.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, well, if this
is stubborn, man.
Yeah, me too. I agree. Like if I think I can win this, I'll keep going till like I can see definitive 8K damage on the field, and I have nothing.
Yep.
Right. So that's how I go about it. So, but yeah, we went to game 3, and then it was one of those moments like, I wish I just had the Nib here, because like, I didn't have any cards like he went first. So for going second, I didn't open anything going second. Yeah. So he basically built this full board with all the links and everything.
And then you just go an engine into his established engine.
Yeah. So I was cooked there, and I was like, yeah, you got this, basically. So he took it, and then, and then we go into round 3. It was one of our locals, one of his buddies was there. He was actually just new to Yu-Gi-Oh! Altogether. I think he just got dragged out that weekend. So I was like, he's like, go easy on him. I was like, yeah, sure, no problem. And he's like, yeah, like I'm new to this. Like, I can give you the win and we can just play like open hand. I was like, no, let's just play it out. And first of all, I don't want to do open hand. Judges walking around.
Yeah.
And we get in shit for something like that. So let's play this out. So he's looking at his hand. I'm looking at my hand. I'm going first. I summon Celtic Mystic effect, and he's like, "Can I use this? Like, it's Ash." Yeah. I'm like, "Yeah, you can use that." Yeah. And then he uses it because like the only other cards in my hand were like not playable. Yeah. And I had Skull, so I was like, I need this card to resolve because then I draw 3, send Skull, and I'm cooking. Yeah. And he's like, yeah. I was like, yeah, you can use that. And then he ashes me. I was like, yeah, I set pass. And then I'm looking at his hand. He's got a few cards. Yeah. And then like he goes into like a mini like Mitsu. He's playing like the pure Mitsu. Mm-hmm. So Jackson was saying that he built it for him. Oh, okay. So then he like makes like a little board, and then kind of goes from there. And like it just wasn't much. And then it comes back to me at some point, and then I just like clear his board and then kill him. Okay. And then we go into game 2. Same idea. Like I think he goes first, and then he's like using different effects, and I'm like, I've never actually read the cards properly, so like I was looking at them. I'm like, oh, I'm pretty sure you're supposed to like, he uses ritual, and then one of the cards says like add back a Mitsurugi card from grave, and he like didn't put the ritual in grave, on the res. So I was like, oh, you're supposed to add this back and not that, because you're supposed to summon another one, and then like all this other stuff. Yeah. And then he was like, oh, okay, yeah. So I just kind of helped him there, but then come back to me. I just like did whatever I had to do, and then just kind of gamed him. Yeah. And then, but like, yeah, he was chill. And I think, like, yeah, it's just the first time. And then we go to lunch, come back, and then like lunch, they're telling us about a guy we should watch out for. Couldn't clock who it was, but then we'll get to that in the last round. And then round 4, I play the fairy tale person that you played after I did. Yep. Oh, you played in the last round, but yeah, the first thing they did was like Femina. I was like, what the fuck am I getting myself into, man? Like, but then they go Gulamel, and I was like, I'm pretty sure it's
spellcaster lock.
Yeah, I was like, I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be like another monster that you're supposed to summon. And anyways, so yeah, he did a whole like fairy tale thing, and like had ball and equipped to like Lucaeus, and I was like,
it was kind of cool, like because like I was saying before, like it's 2 decks I like, right? So yeah, but the Gulamel thing, like obviously your spellcaster locked by, I think it's Match Gear that spellcaster locks you, or Genia.
One like for the whole turn or for the rest of the turn?
The rest of the turn.
Oh
yeah, but like might not even be playing Gulamel or Arthalion rather, because of the spellcaster lock, but also the pop is actually kind of good into Mind Shuffle.
Yeah. That was something I had to be careful of.
Yeah.
Because then he was like, because what made me remember was like, do you have anything here? And I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
He used it, tried to, do you have anything here? I was gonna be like, oh no. I was like, wait, that's gonna pop my Mind Shuffle.
Yeah.
So I was like, as long as I respond with something, even if it's not going to do me any good. So I was able to stop that and then be able to like win that game. Mm-hmm. Then we go to round 2, and then this was like more fairy tale stuff. I honestly bricked. I think so I was going second. They were going first. Sets 3 cards. I was like, oh nothing. Yeah. And I opened like evenly too, and I was like, oh, I'm actually gonna use my turn 2 card here. And then, but I was like, I used it anyway. Like battle phase, end of battle, and then. Because I opened like 2 super polys.
That's hilarious because I evenly matched that same guy.
Yeah.
Oh, and shit. He was like, dude, I'm so sick of evenly matched. I was like, I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, no, that sucks because,
it's the 4th time today.
Because I opened like only turn 2 cards. And I think an OG Albaz, like it was a really bad like point right there. So I was 2 super polys that. So I evenly him, and then I set a super poly. And just ended there, and I was like, and he does his whole combo thing, and I'm like, fuck. And every spellcaster is a different attribute, so they don't go into anything at all, like as a super poly target. Oh, so I was like, man, this fucking blows. And then,
I can't hit Garura unless they have like one of the main deck ones on board.
Yeah, so that's the thing is like he ended on 2 fusions. Yeah, the 2 Earth spellcasters. So, and I was like, perfect. You ended with the Omni negate, no less. Yeah. So, and like, mind you that at this point of the game, like it's still his turn. He can attack freely into my life points. So he's like attacking, reborning from grave because they're quick effects, and then attacking. I'm left with like 600 life points. Oh. And a dream, and then he ends with those 2. And I was like, this is perfect because like, if he had the Omni Negate going to the next round with not being able to use Super Poly, I would have lost and just would have like, yeah, let's go next game. But then I was like, nice, I can mix Garura, mage Garura. Going to the next turn, I didn't have much to combo, and then attacked for 3k because Garura does double damage.
Yep.
And people tend to forget that often. Yeah. And I'm like, yeah, it does damage. Like, it does move like that. And then he like does his turn, passes, and I go, and then I kind of game him.
Yep.
So that was round 4, and then round 5 we had our play, and like get round 3, I did your strat where I sent you first.
yeah.
And instead of me taking first, and I opened crazy because like that whole day, even in the last round, I did not open.
That was game 2. I took game 1.
Yeah, but it was game 3 where I opened like that though, where I did the 2.
No, that was game 2.
No, it was game 3 because that's the same game you conceded.
No, I conceded that game as well, but it's when you lava golem me after I dogma'd you.
Yeah.
And I just started laughing. I was like, okay, let's go game 3. I was like, fuck this, yeah. Because I sent you first, game 3. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. So, but yeah, like the entire time, like I didn't open my like good turn 2 cards.
Right.
So like I didn't see Sloth once. I didn't see Perulia once. I didn't see
Crazy.
Lava Golem once, and then I played this guy and I'm seeing all of them, and then it's fantastic because then like I get 2 Lava Golems. I Lava Golem him. He goes Mind Shuffle, gives it back to me.
Yeah, I then forgot
and then
about it.
I had a second one, so it didn't matter. So even if it went to grave, I'd still have another one to use.
Yeah.
But
no, it's crazy because you summon OG Albaz.
Yeah.
I summon OG Albaz.
Yeah.
You have priority, like you don't activate the effect.
Yeah.
Or no. You summon your OG Albaz, I summon my Ecclesia.
Yeah.
And I go, anything on summon? You're like, nah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, at this point I have a BLS, a White Albaz, and an Ecclesia on board. And you summon your OG Albaz and you don't activate the effect.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
because there's nothing to fuse into.
There is. Well, you could make Dogma.
No, because you go quick effect Ecclesia and dodge.
No, it doesn't dodge because it'll resolve by summoning the Albaz. So then you still have 2. Like I'd still have. Yeah. So you don't activate, and I'm like, the fuck is this guy doing? Like, yo, he misplayed. Okay. So then I summon my OG.
Yeah.
I activate effect. You're like, it's good. And I'm like, yo, Raaid's throwing. I summon it. You're like, good. I shuffle back 2 of your things. Yeah. You lava call.
Yeah.
I was like, no.
Oh wow, okay. No, I thought like it leaves it like I thought it goes like quick effect. I guess on res you'll have it on the field.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then I wouldn't get a window to activate it because it's already fused.
It's gone. Yeah. Oh, I didn't think about that. Yeah, then. I was like thinking like, I go effect diffuse. You go quick effect because it leaves for cost, right? Ecclesia.
Yes.
Yeah, but I didn't think about the fact that it gets summoned. I'm thinking it gets summoned like on res.
No. Yeah.
After the fusion, and then So I was like,
you know what I was trying to do? I wanted you to do it because I had Rinbrum in grave. So I was like, oh, you're going to fuse with my OG Albaz, but then it'll be in grave and it's your turn.
Yeah.
So I can banish my Rinbrum, summon it, and then actually use the effect.
Okay.
So I was like, you'll have Dogma and like a ritual. So like, I got to wait for the right time to do it.
Yeah.
But when you didn't do it, I was like, oh, bro's throwing.
Yeah.
Totally forgot I bounced your lava golem back to your hand. And you had another one.
I was like, no, if I use this, it's just going to fizzle and I'm going to discard something for no reason. I think my hand was like good where I was like, I didn't want to risk the discard. Damn. So
I wish you did discard the lava golem.
Yeah. I guess I could have just done it the second lava golem to be fair. But nonetheless, like, we played and then you conceded in round 3 because it was getting really tight. And then we go into round 5 or round 6. And so this guy that we play, so this is the guy that we heard stories of, which I, again, didn't clock who it was. Mm-hmm. But this guy dapped you up earlier, so I thought you guys were cool. And I was like, this guy, and he seemed pretty chill. But like, I asked you if you knew him, you're like, no. So I was like, oh, okay, he's just dapping, like just being nice.
A couple brothers,
yeah,
like, hey,
that's just the way it is, right? So I was like, okay. But then round 1, he had it went at a time, and then there's judges around his table with one of our other guys from local.
Yep.
And I was like,
it seemed contentious.
And like I know the one guy from local, like me and him have like gotten into it for like ruling and stuff. But like overall a decent guy. Like he's not the worst guy or anything, but I know I've been there with him, so I can understand if that's what this is going on here.
Yeah, if it's just like 2 guys, stubborn guys that are kind of butting heads.
So I was like, okay, well I know what this guy's like, and this guy I don't know, so I'm like, don't know what this is, like where this is going. But then I played him, so I was like, okay, well, I should be a little bit mindful just in case. Just based off that interaction, again, because I didn't know about all the other stuff. So we're playing. We go round 1. I think he goes first. Doesn't matter. I end up using Magnamut. And on summon, made sure to be like, I activate the effect. So we acknowledge I've used the effect. So turns go and happen, da-da-da. At the end phase, I go past turn, or I can't remember whose turn it was, but nonetheless, I was going Magnum's effect, and then I was like past turn. And like my way of saying end phase is just saying past turn, because then I go past turn and then I activate whatever end phase effects. And to that, it's like it's on me to be mindful of, like, especially at a regional and a tournament, I need to be like the proper phase names, because it's not called past turn, it's called end phase anything, and then you
end phase and then past turn.
Yeah, so it's like, and then he goes like, "Oh, you missed timing," and I was like, And then,
first of all, mandatory effect.
Yeah.
So it's either you resolve it because you're forced to, because it's mandatory.
Because I activated it.
Or he proceeds with playing, nobody brings it up, and then it's accepted game state.
Yeah.
That's different.
Yeah.
To be like, hey, I need to resolve this mandatory effect. You can't say you missed timing on a mandatory effect. That's not how it works.
Yeah.
That's crazy. It'd be like, sorry, I forgot to blow up my board with True Light. That's not how that works, man.
That, or it's like if I just didn't activate Magnetic Effect, I'm like, oh, I should have done this. Like, no, we were way past that phase now, right?
Yes.
So, I was like, okay.
And look, I'll be the first guy to be like, you need to remember your own bestial effects, because I played Malice.
Yeah.
And I always forgot them.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
And it's from throwing so many games by forgetting them that I like tried to drill it in myself. I still sometimes, but playing branded has definitely made that different, where it's like in the end phase, I'm looking for whatever the fuck I need to do.
Yeah.
Otherwise I'm going to miss it.
Yeah.
But
it's
squiddly. It's a weird line between like you're an asshole and you're a shark.
Yeah.
Cuz in this case, it's not sharking cuz he's wrong.
Yeah.
He's being an asshole.
Yeah.
And I think he's bending the rules in a way that favors him.
Yeah.
When it's a mandatory effect that's not bending the rules.
Yeah.
So I can see how you'd say like accepted game state because both of you fucked up. You need to remember it because it's mandatory.
Yeah.
He has to remember it also because it's mandatory.
Yes. Yeah.
But
yeah, I mean, yeah. So
that's just the beginning.
Like that was like game 1, and then game 2. A very similar thing happened where it was Albion's effect this time for me. And then I go end phase. And then like there was like a weird pause between us two, because like I didn't say anything because I felt like he was about to do something, but he was waiting for me to do something, like Albion's effect. So I was like,
whose turn was it?
It was my turn.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe it was.
And so you have to trigger your Albion in the end phase?
I think so. Okay. I think so. Again, I can't remember right now, but then, and then I was like, I go past turn Albion effect, and then he's like, no, that's what I was waiting for you to do, and I was like, I guess, but we're still in that moment, like we haven't cut each other's deck or shuffled nothing, but I was like, okay, whatever. I left it at that. I was like, twice now this guy's been like this, Again, it's probably on me, wording and whatever, so I left it at that. I was like, more like bittersweet when I cooked this guy, right? Game 3, guy puts Albion in grave. We go to the end phase, and he forgets to use his effect, and then he goes Albion effect, and I was like, no, dude, you missed timing. And he like tries to get the judge involved, and I was like, that's crazy. I was like, judge, guy did the exact same thing to me last round, and he's like, okay, well, he's like, what I saw is you both accepted that you guys moved on from the turn. Yeah. So you can't even activate it anymore. And then I was like, that's it.
Yeah. Also optional effect.
Yeah, exactly. It's not mandatory. So we left it at that. And then there was a point where I was just using magical hats, and I found out I was using it wrong this entire time. I can't add back the set cards with Mind Shuffle back to hand, despite them being like level 8 dark spellcasters. You have to flip them up, which to me, the idea of flipping up face down spell cards didn't make sense because like once I flip it, would it not just be the spell?
I think
despite
the thing that,
being in the monster zone.
I think the thing that confused you was that you're able to banish them off like to make demod.
No, that wasn't like the confusing part. It's the fact that when you flip it, is it still a level 8 dark spellcaster? Yeah. That I didn't understand. I thought once you flip it, it's just a spell card. Yeah. That isn't what it is.
No, because I remember talking about this and being like, that's weird that like you can banish them for demod. Yeah. Because like they're face down. Yeah. So why is a face down card being treated? But because demod it's a fusion summon. Yes. Yeah. So you can use face down. Yeah. That's the thing that threw me off. Yeah. Because I remember reading the card a bunch of times and been like, there's no other card in the game that behaves this way. Yeah. Where like it treats it as a level 8 spellcaster while it's face down. Yeah. That doesn't exist. Yeah. So that, like, discovering that, I don't play the card, but discovering that like makes a lot more sense.
Yeah. I just didn't understand it. So like me and this guy had this like contention about it. We got a judge. I didn't agree with the judge. I was like, can we get a head judge on it? And then the head judge kind of explained it. Again, I just didn't understand. So this guy is trying to like also like explain it too while the judge is explaining, and the head judge gets pissed. He's like, do not speak when like I'm ruling, right? And I was like, yeah, like bro, shut the fuck up. Like if I wanted to listen to you, we wouldn't have gotten a judge in the first place, you know? Yeah. And then so we get an extension, but then like already this guy doesn't have a good taste with the judges, you know? And like I even told the other judge, like, I'm sorry, like I just wanted to make sure because I've been using this card like a bunch, and I want to make sure that there isn't a misunderstanding, right? Yes. So and that's why I wanted to make sure there was like the final judge say. But then we go into like basically end of the game, right? We're like final like 45 seconds. Still we had an extension, like we would have had an extension beyond that. Oh, okay. But at this point, like there's a bunch of judges watching us because most of the games are done. Yes. He's on striker. And then I've outed most of his cards before entering in the battle phase. Like
I'm watching at this point. So he summons the I think it's a Link 2 striker monster. It's like the robot thing. Yeah. But it's basically the one that says on attack declaration, whether it attacks or it gets attacks, I guess. It can tribute a Sky Striker card and then pop a card. Okay. It's kind of like Jet. Yeah. On attack, then it activates to like pop, basically. Yeah. So he gets you with it one time where you attack him, he activates the effect and pops your monster. Yeah. That was attack. I think it was a ritual monster. Yeah. No, that was on his turn. Mm-hmm. He attacked and then did that, popped your guy, and then attacked directly or something. Yeah. Whatever. Passes back, turn to you. You have a Skull Archfiend that you summon this turn. Yeah. And you summon a Black Chaos. Yeah. He has that singular monster on board. Yes. Very important to note also, he has 1,000 life points. You've done
he had 500.
No. He had 1,000.
No, he had 500.
No. He had 1,000. Trust me. Okay. He has 1,000. You've done 7,000 to him already. You attack 25 into his 15. That monster's a 15.
Oh, yeah.
He hems and haws about activating the effect. Yeah. Decides not to, because if he were to do it, then either your Archfiend attacks directly if he pops Black Chaos, which
he couldn't,
which was also unaffected. Yeah. So he couldn't. And vice versa. If he pops the Archfiend, then the Black Chaos attacks directly. Yeah. So he thinks about it, decides not to do anything. The 25 goes into the 15. Yeah. He goes to the life point calculator. Yeah. Minus 500. Yeah. That was the problem. Yeah. So the head judge, not the head judge, but just two judges are watching over. Yeah. And I'm watching. And I'm like, then he goes 500 while he's like over here. Then he goes to his graveyard and goes, okay, Ray effect to summon back in defense. Yeah. And then the judge who's watching over your shoulder goes, dude, how is 25 minus 15 500? Yeah. And then everybody else goes, oh, yeah, what the fuck? Yeah. And then he had Ray in defense, meaning when you attack with your Black Chaos, then you do no damage, pass back, right? Yeah. So the guy, like, in that moment, I was kind of giving benefit of the doubt of like, oh, he didn't realize. But I recalled you asked him 3 times, does this thing have any attack gain? Yes. No. Okay, and there's nothing that's changing my attacks? Yeah. No. Okay, so this is at 15, I'm at 25. Yeah. Yes. Attack. Minus 500. So there's no way that there was any confusion about it, right? Yeah. And then it was like, yeah, no, that should be 1,000. And then the judge is like, dude, that's game. You lose.
Yeah.
And walks away immediately.
Yeah.
So, like, the judges made a decision. You were the winner of the game. He loses.
Yeah.
Then the guy starts, like, arguing. Like, oh, no, like, I would do this. I would do that. Yeah. And, like, I could see you already going to the app and putting winner. As this guy's just, like, yapping, right? And then the timer's going off and shit. So it's, like, it's hectic.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, this is, like, bro, you lost. You know?
Yeah.
I didn't realize you had a time extension, though.
Yeah.
So then I was pissed on your behalf because I'm like, why are you stalling for a double game loss, bro? Like, you're at, like, I don't know. It was, like, crazy to me.
Yeah. He didn't have anything to follow up.
Yeah,
like,
no cards.
Because, like, even after, like, they took him upstairs to talk, and then head judge was, like, asking me, like, how many cards in hand? I was like, 2. I was like, it was, like, an ogre and I think a harmonia. And I was like, he's like, how many cards did he have in hand? I was like, I'm pretty sure nothing.
Yeah, no cards.
So, I mean, like so between him, like, having no monsters by the time I destroy his defense monster, drawing into a what if nothing.
Yeah.
And I had 2 pops in hand plus an unaffected monster.
Yeah.
Like, there wasn't anything gonna happen here. Like, even with the time extension, it would have been like another, like, 2 minutes or so, whatever it might have been, whatever. It just wouldn't have been enough. But yeah, like, I think he was stalling. And even, like, to me too, like, I should have, like, been more mindful of, like, the attack difference. Cause, like, oh yeah, cause I accepted that 500. I was like, oh yeah, 500. And that's just gonna attack for game. But, like, for me, I was, like, rushing, right? Like, in that rushing phase where it's like, sure, whatever, damage. And then it's just gonna swing into Black Chaos. But then, yeah, I should have been more mindful of, like, 25 into 15. That's 1,000. Like, that's game, right? So, yeah, it was, like, just kind of, it was dumb. Yeah, the guy was just weird. Like, the whole time. Like, so the thing about him is, like, he's, like, a scammer in the groups.
Yeah, allegedly.
I mean, yeah. So
I mean,
yeah.
When everyone's saying it,
if a lot of people are saying it and they've experienced it and whatever, it's like in the big Facebook Canadian groups. Yeah, he's like known for being a scammer. And then even when we're at lunch with those guys, they're telling us, like, you know, he comes off as nice, but then he'll take people's cards, won't give it back, da 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 da. So even, like, me not even realizing it, like, again, I didn't realize this was him and I'm doing it. And Matt was like, I kind of sat there to watch because, like, you got, like, Starlight cards, so I was like, I don't want this guy potentially taking your shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know, I was just like, kind of whatever. But, like, my thing was, like, this guy might be chill, but then at the end of it I was like, no, this guy's a fucking, I actually don't like this guy at all.
Yeah.
And I try to keep it, like, cool because I didn't want to be like, oh, this guy's just a dick and then he's just trying to play the game and, you know, I missed timing, that's on me. But the moment that he spun it on me because he didn't use his Albion and tried to, like, make excuses as to, like, oh, I didn't give him enough time, like, he gave me time, it's like I was like, nah, man, you're not, like, it's not like that.
My thing is, like, fair is fair, right?
Yeah.
If I'm at a regional and I forget something, I don't even say anything.
Yeah.
I fucked up, I know it.
Yeah.
That's enough for me.
Yeah.
I don't have to, like, man, bro, if like, if it's, like, a dude, like, a local guy or a guy I've played against multiple times, then we can, like, shoot the shit after and be like, yeah, I probably should have done this, and like, what would you have, whatever. But like, I missed this thing, you know, and then they bat their eyes at you, kind of thing. Too bad. Like, yo, locals and you're my boy, sure,
that's whatever.
But come on, man. Like, and the reason being is because I hold myself to that same standard. If I'm at a regional, I'm not going to be, oh, I totally forgot to resolve this Albion in the end. It's like, bro, I fucked up. Like, we're moving past it. I have to get better at this aspect of it, right? So I don't give any, like, there was one guy I played against all day, and he was like, yeah, I started playing 2 months ago. It's my first regional. Like, you know, I'm kind of nervous. He's like a little shaky. I was like, dude, you're all good. Like, take your time, whatever. At one point, I drolled him. He's playing striker. He summoned Kagari, added back engage, and then went, oh my God, no. And I said, dude, it's okay. Grab the Hornet drones. That's what I thought you were doing anyways. Like, I get it.
Okay.
You know, first round of the day, like, shit happens. But like, you're new. I'm not going to extend this courtesy a second or third time. Like, you get one. Because, like, you know, welcome to the community kind of thing. But when especially, though, if it's at a regional and I'm playing against someone I know or someone from our local scene, there's no Like, you're my boy or whatever. Yeah. Like, yo, we're acquaintances. We play Yu-Gi-Oh! Against each other. So you should know how serious it is. Not that it's that serious, but it's like, bro, this is like the regional, you know? There's no takes backs, you know? So I don't like when people don't apply the same standard to themselves as they do their opponents.
Yes.
So, like, you forget the Albion. He calls you on it. Sure. But then to do the same thing and be like, bro, come on, and then call a judge, you're a that's so grimy, man.
And like, I would have let him search it if he hadn't done
the same shit.
If he didn't do it to me, I would have been like, yeah, man, go. Like, you let me, like, a 1-for-1, right?
Yeah.
So, but again, against Striker, I get it, because, like, again, he's just when it's convenient to him.
Yes.
Right, because
the rules only apply to him.
Because F&V is pretty good against that deck when it's like a target pop, and then they go whatever effect, even dodge it, then you chain Mind Shuffle to add summon, and then summon out like BLS. Now their new target is banishable. It's okay, now like it's easy for them to get in on an empty field when you can sequence it well.
Yes.
So I was like, well, like he just gets cooked, and like I'm glad that I beat him. So it was good. So like it was a rough start. Two losses off rip.
Yeah, then, bro, you were down and out, man.
Yeah, and then
you were upset.
Turned it around.
I fucking told you, man.
Yeah,
you're down 2-0, and I was like, bro, just win 4 straight. Yeah. That's all you got to do, and you did.
Took the do-rag off and turned it up.
The ankle weights came off. Man.
Yeah, for real. So
bro got good. Wavy, man.
And then I beat that last guy. I was kind of like,
which is good too. Like, it's similar to what happened at the local regional last year, where I ended up playing Sam, and had I won, I would have gone X2. Ended up going X3, 4-3.
Yeah.
But the pressure when you're in that last match, where your record, like, that's the difference maker.
Yeah.
It's not like you're X1 and now you're X2.
Yeah.
It's like I'm either going X3 or X2.
Yeah.
And that's totally going to change my whole perception on how well I did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's good that you were able to pull it off, man.
That's sick. It was good because it was 6 rounds, so that way it was like not just a positive outcome, but it wasn't like an even one either.
Yeah.
Because the last local regional that we had, like I went 4-3 out of the 7 rounds, right? Yeah. So it was like, but I just now 6 rounds, like one more or one less loss, I suppose. So that was good. And then it's like, I guess this guy is like a villain, you know, and I beat the villain.
Yeah.
In the abyss of darkness, light shines through.
That's chaos, baby.
That's fucking me. So
yeah, no, it's sick, man. I was proud of you. Yeah. Like, you stuck to it and you won 4 straight.
Yeah.
Ended up finishing 15th.
Yeah, out of 63 people.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was pretty good.
Yeah,
so I'm like
63. Yeah.
Yeah, just like looking back on it, like if like what the difference would have been based on like who, like my points, in terms of like who I lost to. So the guy that I first lost to, the Cool Tunes, like he ended up having a worse record, so I feel like that like fluctuated my score. Yep. Whereas the other guy I lost to placed second.
Yes.
Right. So, you know, if the Cool Tune player, say it was even Jackson, would have placed me a little bit higher, based off like the point counter.
Yeah, I think for this event, top 8 got invites.
Yeah.
Top 4 got the deck box and the mat or whatever.
Yeah,
and
the cool blue deck box. That would have been cool though. Like I was just like a little bit closer, and it would have been nice to have earned that Blue Eyes deck box because like it is Blue Eyes on the inside, so it would have been too sick. After and this is like, first of all, the first regional that I haven't used Blue Eyes for sure, and or like a Dark Magician style deck. Like, yes, it's Raaid, like Black Chaos, but it's not.
Yeah, but
Dark
at that
Magician.
point you were playing nostalgia. You were playing.
Yeah. But like my very first regional, like before I even knew you guys, was in GP, and I played like a branded Dark Magician slop that you could make work at the time, and I didn't even have 3 branded fusions at the time. Like it was legal, I just didn't have 3.
Yeah.
And like I was trying to play with 1. It was a rough.
Yeah.
First one I was going into, I didn't know what I was doing, you know, and then the ones after that was like Blue Eyes was out, and like I was playing with Blue Eyes, and then this time it was like I took out Dark Magician like the week before, basically trying to like test out a different route. But I think I'm gonna go back to the DMod stuff and still maybe keep the branded a little bit, like small, like I have it now, but put in the DMod stuff because I did like that. Because when Tamiya's comes up, I've like the win-loss ratio when that comes up is pretty high. Because when you have a field of just non-affected monsters, and you just the only thing that's really stopping that is like tribute cards or evenlies. So, it's usually a good game state to be in, and while still also being like low to the control without having combo slot.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see what happens. I definitely want to move things around. But yeah, it was pretty good. I had a good time. 4-2. I wouldn't change anything. Like I said, games I lost fair and square. There was nothing where I'm like, I misplayed, and if I did, it wasn't a misplay worth. Like, it wouldn't have been game changing. Like, it wouldn't have changed the game. So
man.
It was a loss that I can just take on and move forward from. So yeah, it's good.
Yeah,
interesting format, and I'm glad that I didn't come across like really annoying decks.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, that's what I was gonna say earlier. So the new Luna Light cards came out on Friday or whatever it was, and this regional was on Saturday. I kept getting like the table beside me was always the same player.
Okay.
That was playing Luna Light, Hero, Raaid.
Okay.
Just fucking absolute pile, and his turns would be like 15 minutes long. And at one point, the guy playing him was like, "Yo, man, you need to hurry up. Like, it's been 15 minutes. Like, you know." I think the guy was probably like a newer player.
Yeah.
And he was playing like Dracotail branded or something. So like, I could see like, he's not used to combo slop.
Yeah.
But I was like kept being like so close to matching up with that player. I was like, thank God, bro.
Yeah.
That would actually send me.
Yeah.
But
yeah. No, I'm glad I didn't come across Luna Knight. We'll see what happens in the next few weeks because it just came out. So I didn't anticipate anyone hopping on that right away. Like, not that many people. Like, if there was going to be one, it'd be like one or two who have been proficient with the deck and they're just getting that new support card. And then I heard Raaid to my right, your left when we played, and I was like, Raaid's tough because it does target pop, so that's like really good against Raaid. And I don't know what build he had with Raaid, but like
it was Raaid, Fiendsmith, Magnet Warrior, Mitsu.
Oh, okay.
It was a absolute pile.
Yeah, maybe it wouldn't have been like
polish.
Yeah. But yeah, other than that, like it was a lot of Raaid, like more than I thought.
Majority Raaid, I'd say. Kultun and Raaid.
I agree.
Definitely the most represented.
And then there's a few Striker. I think those were the three most played decks.
Mm-hmm.
And then, which is such a huge like shift from last format when we had branded Dracotail, VSK9. I feel like there was maybe like weirdly enough, despite being like a more versatile format right now, it was like more play styles back like in the last format.
Yeah,
because like it wasn't just those trios of decks, like it was those trios of decks in a weird variant, plus like Mitsurugi, plus other slop decks, and like
but I feel like Yummy just became slop. Decks, Dark Magician Yummy, Mitsu Yummy, Fiendsmith Yummy, the whole, and then VSK9 is like oppressive.
Yeah. And it was K9 thrown into like for hire too and stuff. That's what I like saw. Yeah, I guess it was just like those decks mixed with other shit, I suppose. Yeah. But that's like no different than Raaid right now with like branded as Amina pure.
I find like I was not sold on this format at the beginning of it for sure.
Yeah.
I still don't like Kultun.
Yeah.
I just don't like the hand thing.
Yeah.
I'm not excited for tunes.
Yeah.
And the mind scan thing or whatever. But this format is shaping up for me to be like a really good one.
Yeah.
Because the play style, especially playing Raaid branded for me, it's like so low to the ground control, maximizing interactions, trying not to trade one for one specifically, and just like grind game.
Yeah.
That's fun for me. And then I just love board breakers and draw cards. And then I just fucking I resolved evenly so much over the last like few weeks. Dallas went full invoked combo. I wish it was on camera. Full combo. I didn't draw not one a hand trap.
Okay.
4 turn draw evenly match. I nuke his board.
Yeah.
Like he summoned every invoke card. He had 12 cards missing from his extra deck. Like there was only 3 left. Okay. This guy went full combo.
Yeah.
And I slapped it evenly down, and he didn't have a trap to negate with Makuba. So I was like, I just win, I guess. It was hilarious.
Makuba, you have to send a card that you're negating?
With the same type.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. You can negate it in Invoked if you use the thing to add you use Babaron to add the trap card.
Yeah, yeah.
And then just keep it in hand, which is weird, but it's a tech, I guess. But yeah, no, that felt pretty bad for DJers, I bet.
No, the format's good. Like, I don't think it's the worst, but the Cool Tune is annoying. Like, when you do play it, like, they look at your hand and then they play around it. And like at the beginning, the judge was saying like a reasonable amount of time. Yeah. So people were looking at my hand, like, or the one guy was looking at my hand, a lot longer than any other time I've played Cool Tune. So it was like a solid like 15, 20 seconds when it's usually like 5 seconds, and like I'll take it back.
Yeah,
I wish a reasonable amount of time was like said, like, so you could look at the clock and be like, okay, it's been 5 seconds, you know?
I think it's like, so I wasn't really aware of this. It's like the difference between reveal and look.
Yeah.
Reveal is like
show it
in action. Like it's look is like, look at my hand.
Yeah.
But reveal is like those cards were revealed this turn, which means they're public knowledge.
Right.
So until the end of the turn, a card that's been revealed, you can verify.
Yeah.
So you revealed this card to me. Yes. Yeah. After Cool Tune looks, you don't have to tell them what's in your hand anymore.
Yeah.
You look, you see, I flip my cards back. Hey, you had Celtic Mystic? I don't know, man.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you looked at my hand. You tell me.
Yeah.
I don't have to tell you.
Right.
If I reveal a card to you, then I have to tell you.
Yeah.
Which is different in Raaid. Raaid, Celtic Mystic, reveals your hand.
Right.
So that is public knowledge.
Okay.
But the Cool Tune look is not.
It's different.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it makes sense that reasonable amount of time
Yeah.
is actually a little bit longer than a reveal thing.
Yeah.
Because they have to memorize it. They can't ask.
Yeah.
So I get that. But as soon as they resolve the search off the rotary, that window is expired. They can no longer. Because I remember like some people at the beginning of the format just started playing with their hands revealed.
Yeah.
That's not
fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has to be a little bit skill based.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Like you got to remember what's in my hand.
Yeah. Well, so what happens in the situation where like it's a spell in hand and then you set a spell? It doesn't matter if it's that or not.
It could be anything.
So now what happens in a position where they ask a question about it?
Is that set spell falling in the virtuous?
I don't know.
Could be anything.
Okay.
Literally. You know when people make that joke, when they add a spell card, they have one card in hand and then they set it.
Yeah.
And they go, could be anything.
Yeah.
That's legally true.
Well, what I'm saying is like, what if they ask what it does after you've set it?
No. Like,
even though it's a reveal?
If you add it from deck to hand,
yeah,
they can ask to read it then.
Yeah.
If they don't, you don't have to tell them.
Oh, okay.
Like,
okay.
And because it's not revealed, they can't ask, like, can I read that card?
No, so that's what I'm asking though. In a case where you've revealed it, like so Celtic Mystic,
and then you set it,
and then I set a spell card.
Nope.
So they can't ask about it, even though it may or may not be in my hand.
Nope.
Okay.
No, if something happens after, like if you reveal something and then you do something else, it's too late to ask to read a card.
Oh, okay.
Like you can say no. Depends on the, like if you're at locals and you add something and the guy goes, yo, do you mind if I read the thing?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
At a regional, you reveal it. They have a chance to read everything there. Once it becomes not revealed anymore,
it's gone.
They can ask.
Oh, okay.
But the question isn't, what does that card do? Or what is this thing? Reveal is like, okay, say I normal summon Lucaeus, add Femena. Femena, they can read it. Then it comes to my hand. They can't ask to see Femena anymore. And then they can't ask me, what do I know that's in hand? I don't know what you know.
Okay.
What I can tell you, what you can ask me is, I know you added Femena off of Lucaeus, right?
Yeah.
That is correct. I did that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's in hand?
Yeah.
I don't know. A bunch of cards.
Oh, okay.
But the look is even more strict. You can look. When I put my cards back in my hand, you can't ask me anything. You can't, because I didn't do anything. I didn't reveal anything to you.
Yeah.
You looked at my hand.
Okay.
So then there's no base of question.
Yeah.
Because you can't say, when I looked at your hand, what did I see? You can't ask that. I don't fucking know what you saw.
Yeah.
You looked at my hand, you know? But if you say, when you activated Celtic Mystic, what cards did you reveal? That's a more base, like that question has like some backing.
Yeah.
There's like, yo, what did I see when I looked at your head? Oh, fucking figure it out, man.
Yeah. Okay.
I gave you a reasonable amount of time.
Okay.
Yeah. But Oh no, ask a judge. But I'm glad that guy asked at the beginning of the regional because it set the standard for everybody.
Yes.
So it was good that they did that because it was like, one, I learned the difference then and there.
Yeah.
And was like, oh, okay, that's much different.
Yeah.
And two, then there wasn't judge calls for the rest of the thing being like, yo, this guy's looking at my hand too long. Or this guy just asked me something.
Yeah.
Whatever. But yeah, I think that was like a good heads up play by them to do that.
Yeah, it was a good ask.
But yeah, all that to say, like, this game is hyper specific, man. Like,
yeah,
like there's so much to remember.
Hyper. Like it's, yeah,
and it's all wording, which is like I get why there's sometimes like I had 2 judge calls in the same game, totally non-contentious. Just like a guy went Skull Archery, and I'm like, I don't know if it summons if it shuffles all back because last time we were playing Matsias here, like I asked Charles and we were like, I don't think it does.
Mm-hmm.
Asked AI was like, no, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Playing and the guy summons it and I'm like, dude, I don't think it does that. And he's like, I'm pretty sure it does. I'm like, let's call judge just to make sure.
Yeah.
Okay, judge comes, says, yeah, it summons. Okay, cool. Immediately after, the guy activates talents and took my Albaz that I just summoned, OG Albaz, and it goes to his side of the field. He calls judge. And the judge is like, the guy's like, am I able to activate this effect? And the judge is like, I can't answer that. So then I go, okay, I activate the effect of my Albaz that's now on your side of the field. I'll discard for cost. Now what can I fuse with? The judge is like, because you've activated, I can now answer that question. The player who summoned the monster gets to fuse.
Okay.
The player who stole the monster does not get to activate the effect.
Right. Okay.
Which is insane.
Yeah.
And sometimes TCG and OCG rule that completely differently.
Yeah.
It depends on the head judge. That's another good one to ask like right off the bat. But then you kind of reveal what you're playing.
Yes.
Which is another thing. The guy I played against round 1, like the newer player, as soon as I start comboing, this guy's like, roll that branded. I was like, yo, lower your fucking voice, man. Yeah. Exposed me. Yeah. Then it ended up that my round 2 was against a guy who was sitting right next to me. And he's like, oh, man. And I'm like, yeah, no secrets here, man. Like, I know you're on Roulette as Amina, and you know I'm rolling Brandon.
Yeah.
Like,
it was like my round 1, too. Yeah. I'm not going to say names because I don't know if they want it to be public knowledge with this. But he was like, oh, are you playing? I know what deck you're playing. I watch all your videos. I was like, yo, okay, first of all.
Thanks. First of all, thanks.
Quit glazing. And 2, I might have switched things around, It's like, you never know.
Yeah.
Which I did to an extent.
Yeah.
But for the most part, it's the same thing.
Yeah, so, he was right for the most part.
Yeah, but. And then he was like asking me too. He's like, yo, how do I get to Matt CS? I was like, hey, man, it just happens. But then,
just keep grinding, man.
Yeah, you'll get there one day.
Yeah, anyone out there, just keep grinding and maybe you'll hear from us.
Yeah, so after he beat me, I was like, yeah, you're never coming. Don't, like, never, ever. Not even on your worst day.
Yeah, if you want to invite, you have to let Raaid beat you. I don't have such reservations with this guy.
I don't make the rules. He doesn't make the rules. You know who makes the rule? Gideon. You're gonna have to talk to Gideon.
Yeah.
That's the guy to talk to. He even Tommy Konami bends the knee. Okay. So
King Gideon, all hail.
Oh my god. So if you want to come here, that's who you talk to. Until then.
Yep. That's fair.
And that guy's too busy eating and sleeping and shitting. So
true. Shout out Dan.
Yeah.
Shout out Morgan.
But yeah.
Shout out Jackson.
Yeah. Man.
I'm from where Michael Jackson from. Okay. Yo, shout out Jackson. Top 5.
Happy birthday in the comments down below. Let him know.
Yeah.
This guy's
Happy
like
birthday, Jackson.
19, 20 now or something.
Yeah, this guy's 12 years old. He just turned 12 years old today.
Yeah, looks like he's 12 years old.
Yeah. Yo, you'll see his face. Man, bro. The best part of Jackson topping, at the end of the fight, I'm like, yo, what was your record? He's like, X1. Yeah. I was like, oh, shit, dude. You might top. He's like, I might top.
Yeah.
Bro, the rest, until they announced his name, just like this, dude. Yeah. Just couldn't stop smiling. He just like knew it was coming.
Yeah.
I got the fucking best video of him like finding out he topped. It's so crazy.
The guy's excited. It's good for him. Man. Good duelist. So
yeah. Shout out Jackson. All right, that'll do it.
Yeah.
We'll wrap it up here. Check out Matt CS. Check out the vlog. Going to get a deck profile from the boy.
Yes.
And comment down below. Happy birthday, Jackson.
Yes.
We're close to 200 subs, so if you haven't already hit that sub button,
impressive.
Yeah, and
it took us quite a while till we got to 100.
Yeah, this is the speed up from last time.
Yeah, but that's consistency does.
Yeah, yeah.
Right, so
thank you guys for your support.
Yeah, always. If you want to get like us, work hard, be consistent.
Yeah,
and maybe one day you get to 190 subs like us.
Man.
Maybe people recognize you at your local tournament,
Yeah.
Until then, keep working hard, keep doing, guys.
Like, those guys fucking suck at you.
Yeah, misplays on misplays. Every video.
Suck. All right, man. Peace.
Deuces.